Peace, love, and favor be to you in my Master Yeshua, the Son of living Elohim, who is the faithful servant of his Father, who is one with Elohim, who is the Word from the beginning. He emptied himself and became servant. He said, whoever wants to be the greatest, let him be servant of all. How to be filled with that love which is selfless, which doesn't seek its own, one which Paul speaks in 1 Corinthians 13, what he meant about all the qualities of it, that love is greater than all the gifts, than the belief which can move the mountains. Without that love, everything else is pointless. What kind of love is that? Luke 23, verse 34. And Yeshua said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. And they divide his garments and cast lots. Yeshua said that after he was nailed to the cross. That love is to love those who hate you, to forgive your enemies. You know that Yehuda from 𝐤𝐄𝐄, or you know him maybe from name Judas Iscariot, the one who betrayed Yeshua, before he left the Pesach, Yeshua dipped the bread in a dish and gave to him. You know what that meant? It was gift of friendship, offering the friendship. And that's what Yeshua did. He knew what Yehuda from 𝐤𝐄𝐄, Judas, was going to do. It was still offer. You can always turn from what you meant to do. Yeshua loved him. He washed his feet also, even knowing that he was unclean. Stephen, who was stoned, but he, being filled with the set-apart ruach, looked steadily into the heaven and saw the esteem of Elohim, and Yeshua standing at the right hand of Elohim. And he said, Look, I see the heavens open and the son of Adam standing at the right hand of Elohim. And crying out with a loud voice, they stopped their ears and rushed upon him with one mind and threw him out of the city and stoned him. And the witnesses let down their garments at the feet of young men named Shaul, and they were stoning Stephanus, as he was calling and saying, Master, Yeshua, receive my spirit. And kneeling down, he cried out with a loud voice, Master, do not hold the sin against them. And having said this, he fell asleep. People saying how this is possible. Many pray for that they have that strength in them, as Stephanus had. Is that what we shall ask for? We can see that in Yeshua, and we can see in Stephanus is the love. Stephanus had that love of Messiah. He had the heart of Messiah in him. You cannot make yourself to love enemies. You cannot make yourself to forgive. Our heart would not allow it. The true immersion in Yeshua will allow it. And Yeshua said, what is impossible to man is possible to Elohim. To love your enemies, to pray for them, because they don't know what they do, and ask the Father for forgiveness for them. For that reason, because we are not going against flesh and blood, but against the powers and principalities and rulers of darkness in high places. The adversary, the devil, he knows most of men are ruled by their own love, which is not true love, but is the selfish feeling, because the selfish feeling is coming from the prideful heart. And the devil knows, because it's all because of pride, which the beginner of it is the devil himself. That's why he's been thrown down from heaven, because of his pride, because of his love to himself, because he desired to be worshipped. And so this came upon men as well, because of the fallen state, the sin which comes from the pride of the heart. But people say, we heard about this before and this is nothing new. You say, yes, I know you heard. You hear this, but doesn't go in, because we cannot change ourselves. It's not about how hard we work, because it's not about our works. We've been saved through favor, because through belief, through faith, this can be. Through the works, and not our works, but the works of the set apart Ruach, or whatever you call it, the Holy Spirit, or set apart Spirit. It's because when Yeshua died, he carried on him all the sin of man, all the wrongness, all the filth, and he conquered once for all. And he was free from sin. He did not have pride in him. His heart is humble and meek. He did not try to preserve himself. He did not care about himself. There was only love in him. And the greatest weapon of those who are in Messiah shall be that love which Yeshua was commanding his taught ones to keep, to love one another. And by this, the world will know that you my taught ones. That's the love, which is the double-edged sword in Yeshua's mouth, which unarms the adversary. The enemy will become powerless. It will be destroyed. We cannot make ourselves to love those who hate us, those who hurt our families. Did Messiah had any hate in him? He said, I did not come to condemn the world, but to save it. He didn't complain when he was on the stake. He didn't accuse them, or he did not curse them. He was silent before the hearers. He was silent before his accusers. But someone will say, well, you speak about this. We know about this already. But it's the only important matter. We shall have Yeshua in us, his heart, his mind. We shall walk in Messiah. He shall walk us. First man became a living being, and the last man became a life-giving Ruach. We shall receive life-giving Ruach to ourselves, the same one who raised our Messiah from death. We shall have the stripes on us. We shall have the holes in us. Means, if you feel what Yeshua felt, when you with him, and he is in you and with you, and with the Father, and the Father is with you and in you, and if you one with Messiah, you will love your enemies. It will be not you loving them, but the Messiah who lives in you. Then when someone says something to make you feel angry, someone insults you, you would not answer back. You will be silent. You would not give an answer. You will be silent as Yeshua was, and you will pray for that person, because you will love that person. You will love everyone, not because you will do, because the one who is in you will love everyone. I'm asking you, for your sake, to receive Messiah to yourself. That's the immersion in the set apart Ruach. That is the true immersion through Yeshua Messiah. That is to die to your old self, to that prideful heart, and be born again to the living Ruach, the new creation. Yeshua will be the inner man in you, because he is life, the gift of love, of righteousness, of truth. He is the substance from Elohim, and Elohim is good. It's not about us that we will be heroes that will perform. It's about Yeshua who will perform in us. He is the light in man. And when Yeshua said, let your lamps shine before men, it's about him to be the light, and we shall be the lamps, filled with his light. You don't need to force yourself to do anything. You would not need to perform and be under heavy burden of man who will tell you you need to do this and that. Yeshua is the obedience of his Father. You need to receive him. You need to have him in you. And when you have him in you, you will not need to try to love those who hurt you, to love those who slander you, who hurt your loved ones, who are mean to you. Because the love of Yeshua will do that. He will do that in you, and he will forgive in you as Stephanus. It wasn't Stephanus. It was the part Ruach in him, because Yeshua was with him and in him. In Stephanus was the love of Messiah, and that love disables, makes the enemy powerless, makes them hopeless and useless. When Yeshua was going to be nailed to the cross, and when he was questioned, many expect that he will show his power, that he will get angry. They were surprised that he did not fight. And the devil could not understand. He thought he will crush him, that he is the winner here. But we know that Yeshua crushed his head. The devil did not expect that, because the devil has no love in him. He does not know what it means to be humble and meek. He does not get it, how someone could love those who want to kill him. The devil does not know what love is. It is opposite what he knows, how he operates. That love is the light. In John 1:1, it says about Yeshua that he was the light in the world, and the darkness would not overcome it. The light will overtake the darkness. Where is light, there is no darkness. The light will conquer darkness. The light is the love. The light is the life from above. When you have Yeshua in you, you don't target man, as he did not target man. And the adversary wants you to go against man, because the adversary is against life. Devil hates the life, is against the life. But if you have the love in you, you will see through. You will see what is going on. You will not work through your emotions, because those things will be purged from you. The fire will purge those things in you, and you will have the oil, which is good in you, running through your veins. Yeshua shall run through your veins. We as the branches should have that oil, because Yeshua said, I am the true vine. His love which shall be in us and grow in us daily. Because Yeshua shall be the pupil of your eye, he shall rule over you with his love, which is from Elohim. So when you approach this passage, when Yeshua speaks, love your enemies, love those who persecute you, pray for them, treat others how you like to be treated. It's because of his love. He did not have ego. He does not have ego. He is from above. Yes, he did empty himself and became a servant of all, being in the flesh, because of love. Focus on to receive the light to yourself. Cry out. When Yeshua said, ask and you will receive, seek and you will find. The set apart Ruach, the life-giving Ruach, which is love, life. Because Elohim is good. Everyone who desires, who seeks that love, will receive it. Peter Kefa had to see his weaknesses, and he needed to understand that He cannot change himself. Yeshua said, because the flesh is weak and the spirit is eager in us, but the flesh will overtake our eagerness. That's why we shall receive the life-giving Ruach, which will war the flesh. It's the set-apart Ruach which does the work in man. It's not our work, because otherwise we will boast. The devil wants the man to work, to perform, because that will increase the pride in man. And then when the pride grows and the confidence grows in your own deeds, then you start to point fingers at others. Yeshua did it all. He can save you, but you need to allow him.
𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐄